Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It is the 20th season of Wildin' Out, and because of that, we have a cast member up here, cast members up here each and every day. And today we have Emmanuel and Philip Hudson here.
And BET did not promote Wildin' Out as BET is not. Did not promote Breakfast Club.
There you go.
And Breakfast Club is being kind, and they telling me no.
Had they invited me out to the Hip Hop Awards, I would have did it.
It wasn't even the Hip Hop Awards. It was the actual BET Awards. And the BET Awards did not promote the Breakfast Club at all during the BET Awards. But we are still being good partners and helping them promote Wildin' Out by having the cast members up here every morning.
Well, let's
see how that works. Reciprocal relationship.
They like they got nothing to do with
me.
me.
In the corner of BET, they think.
I was saying that he was wrong. You finna get me in trouble. I love BET.
I love BET.
You don't love the Breakfast Club?
What's wrong with you?
You don't love the Breakfast Club?
Do I love BET or the Breakfast Club? I love both. I love both. Okay.
I love BET too, but remember what we were talking about in relationships? It got to be both parties. I
I remember you and we were talking about that.
You can't show the love and they not showing the love back, right?
So you love back.
Manuel was told, shut up.
Yeah. Let's get to the Let's Talk Funny Marco.
Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right.
On the Breakfast Club.
Now, Funny Marco, comedian, social media podcaster, is being sued. Now, I got a chance to do a Funny Marco show, and this is a snippet of it.
Anybody ever told you like Will Smith?
No.
You kind of look like Will Smith.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good thing or bad?
I think you're handsome.
Are you flirting with me?
I wouldn't call it flirting. It's give you a compliment. It's okay to go on a mandate.
You want to go on a mandate with me?
Yeah.
Charlamagne might get jealous.
Stop. I said play a snippet of Funny Marco. That's the only snippet y'all can find.
So what, Will Smith suing him for defamation?
No.
That
That's just a snippet of. I just said play a little bit. It's people who never heard the podcast, and you're gonna play the part of him flirting with me.
It's real consistent, though.
It's really consistent.
It's what you've been talking about here and that.
All right, but anyway.
He's gay everywhere, right? Phil, that's what you saying?
It's my first day.
It's the first day.
This is what I've gathered.
Well, he's being sued for $6 million over alleged breach of contract. They say because of him not wanting to read sponsors and him allegedly talking bad about the podcast company he was signed to. It ruined potential deals with Sukihana and Just Hilarious.
I don't see how he could ruin any potential podcast deal with Just Hilarious, because Just Hilarious is partnered with the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network for her podcast, Carefully Reckless. Okay, drop on the clues bombs for Just Hilarious.
Shout out to Jess.
Our good sister.
She's super hilarious, man.
I don't know how they could.
So funny.
Oh, come on, she
is too funny.
hilarious.
Crazy.
This is an unfortunate situation, though. I don't know any of the details of it, but I hope Funny Marco lawyers up, because he has to fight against this, because if he doesn't reply or ignores it, it doesn't show up to court, then he'll default.
Correct.
So, that's the sad part about situations like this. You got to spend money to fight
Absolutely.
the situation.
Well, that's
even if you didn't do what they saying you're doing.
Well, that's anytime you're being sued, whether you're right or wrong, you have to fight it regardless. It's going to cost you a couple of $1,000s. But
a couple.
Well,
wait,
more
hold
than
on.
that.
Even if you being sued, like if somebody sue me,
You got to get an attorney, even if it's frivolous.
and I know for a fact I ain't did nothing, I still gotta go to court.
You
Absolutely.
have to. You got to get a lawyer to fight.
You got to get a lawyer to fight.
Because if not, if you don't show up or you don't reply, then you can default, and they'll win by default.
Wait, hold on.
And any good attorney is going to charge you probably $1,000 an hour, $800 to $1,000 an hour.
So I can sue your daughter for these bracelets.
If they give you a wrist rash. Yeah, if they give you a wrist rash. Well, he'll have to show up because she's a minor.
Yeah, I have to show up.
She don't have
And
a
if
cash
you
app.
don't show up, oh nah, the game rigged.
Nah, it is rigged.
That's
but
crazy.
also early on, 50 always told me to make sure you have a lawyer in pocket, so if anything ever happens, you have them on speed dial.
Absolutely.
So I have about 4 attorneys just that watch my business to make sure. So anytime that anything ever comes, they just ready with it.
Are you paying them to be in your pocket?
Absolutely.
That's the difference. That's why I'm gonna check out.
Just got to pay them. Yeah, I've had it since I was.
I know that, bro.
Since I was 30 years old. You have a lawyers on retainer.
I heard you.
Just in case.
He heard you. Phil heard you. He told you that's what he's going to check out.
Naomi Osaka welcomes her first baby with boyfriend Cordae, so congratulations to her and them, I should say. The 4-time Grand Slam singles champion. She's 25. And congratulations to her and Cordae. Beautiful thing. Baby's a beautiful, 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 beautiful
Drop
thing.
one of the clues bombs for Cordae and Naomi Osaka. Salute to that
Oh,
boy,
they
Cordae.
broke up.
Man, what is up? Let me burn my goddamn stick, man. We just congratulated them on having a baby, and you talking about I thought they broke up.
Well, they can still have a baby even if they broken up.
That is true.
That is true.
They could have broke up 6 months ago.
Well, I'm glad y'all didn't. I don't know these people, man. Congrats.
Man.
I know Cordae. Cordae,
You gotta know.
brother.
You actually gotta know people to be on this show.
Yeah,
and
I figured
that's
that.
where you gonna lose me
That's
because
what we struggle with.
Because
Either we don't know them or we don't care.
I don't care a lot.
no disrespect.
I like Cordae though. Cordae's a good brother, man. He's a good young black man. I like what he stands for.
Oh, I know Cordae the rapper.
The rapper, yes, Cordae the rapper.
Go
Yeah.
crazy, go
What
crazy.
the hell you thought we was talking about?
Cordae?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
I like Cordae too.
So
I know her.
Cordae and Naomi Osaka had a baby.
Now who was Naomi Osaka?
You know what? Forget it.
One of the greatest tennis players in the world.
She's a tennis player, and all the tennis fans out there. She has vowed to get back to tennis after welcoming her daughter.
She worth like $700 billion.
Yes,
Cap.
How much of it is mine though?
Lastly, Meek Mill. They're mad at Meek again, and this is because of this right here. Because he said free Tory Lanez, people are upset about him. He was performing his song at Rolling Loud, Portugal, and they played Liddy Again, which is featuring Tory Lanez. And at the end of it, he said free Tory Lanez, and people are upset. People are pissed off.
That's gonna make things awkward at the Rock Nation brunch. Meek said, I don't need y'all little Rock Nation brunch. I'm gonna be at the white party with Michael Rubin.
There you go.
Okay, he said Michael Rubin party is the new Rock Nation brunch.
And Robert Kraft.
There you
right?
go.
Yep.
That's right. So
No, a little son.
he said Megan ain't get invited to that.
No, shut up, man.
All right, but you know he is entitled to his opinion. There's a lot. There is a free Tory Lanez movement out here.
Yeah.
You know?
But we don't know their relationship. Maybe they have a cool relationship. Maybe that's his guy. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
And there is some people who still believe that he did not do what he got found guilty of.
Or maybe he just said it after his song was off and it featured Tory and he had to say something because Tory Lanez was just playing.
You know what?
And a lot of people do that not even thinking.
Nah, you had to think about that.
There's some people that care about Tory Lanez and don't necessarily care about Megan Thee Stallion. So you got to think about that. They pick the side.
And also, too, we do have to admit that in our culture, we be saying free people.
Just to say
that we be saying free people that have actually
done crimes.
That's why I say free my nigga after he do his time. If I know he did it, and I'm not saying Tory Lanez. I ain't saying that, but period. I can't stand that as a culture. Like we run around here and saying free this person, and they reading their charges of what they're guilty of.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the Rumor Report. The mix is up next. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.